Fala pessoas, tudo bom com vocês? Aqui quem tá falando é o Ezzo, trazendo mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Esse vídeo é um dos melhores momentos da live anterior de Street Fighter 6. Sim, tô jogando aí Street Fighter 6 e tentando pegar o Master, né, a categoria mais alta da Ranked, certo? E no final desse vídeo vai ter uma situação muito inusitada, né? Que o Ken quitou da partida de um jeito que, né, só largou o controle e foi embora fazer alguma coisa, outra coisa, certo? Se alguém perdeu ou então quer assistir a live na íntegra, eu vou deixar o link aqui fixado ou então no final desse vídeo, certo? Para vocês acompanharem. E espero que tenham gostado do vídeo a seguir. Curtam, compartilhem caso vocês queiram e também sigam a gente aqui, né? Se inscrevam aqui no canal para acompanhar essa jornada que eu tô fazendo até o Master. E é isso aí. Obrigado e tamo junto. Ai, esse cara. Teve uma vez que eu tava lutando contra esse cara foi absurdamente forte, cara.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Parries the attack and
Completo.
player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Starts with a jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Very solid corner switch. From up above. Where is their opening? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Player 2 chases them down. That last round shows just how important corner pressure is to winning a match. You really need to keep pushing while avoiding the corner yourself. Drive rush to keep it going. Hit them with a stop and pop. Player 2 burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off. Overhead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Up for the arrow. Rake him. Overhead, but it won't work. So, what's next? It's that with confidence. Closing moments of the match. Turning it right up with a super. Player 2 tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh, yo! Rock weaves into impact to finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Off of me! Who will come out on top in this final round? Streebold? Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Here comes, there's a burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some cannon spike. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. What is caught? Nothing but air. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Big, this time to bust this out. Are you kidding me?
Não faço a menor ideia de como eu consegui esquivar desse cara desse jeito.
Gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Ué, eu achei que ele ia continuar.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it
só o nome
going.
do indivíduo, só com a morte.
Beginning operation.
I'm not gonna lose.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the counter in.
Vamos nessa só. Ai, merecido.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That drive impact is blocked. Absorbs the attack and fires back. turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. From up above. Nice get-some!
Aí, tá vendo? Eu só tive uma pequena noção de como se joga com o personagem. Já estamos começando a evoluir já, né?
Blocks the overhead. Who's going to start things off? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Can't tech the throw?
Pouco, né? Mas ainda continuamos a apanhar.
Medium kick hits. Brushes that off and keeps going. Connect with overdrive cannon spike. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're backed up into the corner. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Ka-chow! Lands the super. Time for dessert. Amazing. A real test of nerves here. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a hole. So, what's next? Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Will they gamble something here? Locks on for the throw. Turns out.
Nossa!
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Vai deu bom.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jumps? An aggressive attack. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Trying to read each other here? They hit each other. Knockdown. Nice read with the cannon spike. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishes. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Tá fluindo. Vamos crescendo.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and
Foi
bomb.
demais. Foi demais pra mim.
Medium kick hits. Blocks the impact. Pokes with a medium kick. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Quick drop. Looking for a chance. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super.
Pew, pew.
Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, here we go. Player 2, stun. Bad news is on the way. Reads the jump in perfectly. Who's gonna wall splat into the guard frame? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Cammy wins.
That was catch as catch can if you're gonna get in a fight.
Agora sim, cara. Agora sim. A coisa tá fluindo, pô. Se você entende, aquele negócio, se você entende o básico que a personagem faz, você consegue fazer qualquer coisa com ela.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ai, ai.
Top player is here.
No mercy for you.
Vamos pra mais uma apanhada.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left.
Hey.
How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Stays cool and counters. Gets the jump in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can fight. Nice read with the cannon spike. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Slices the ankle. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll hit them with a stop and bomb. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming? Crowns them from above. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Raw super hard incoming. In drive smasher time. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Player 1 is in a very good closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Dashes. Gets the jump in. That overhead was a bit obvious. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? Super armor does its job. Player 2 is just about out of drive. Trying to read each other here? Player 2 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Sticks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Somehow pushes in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still very early in the round. From up above. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh, ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand in that area, but they're about to get crushed. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Oh, burnout triggered. It's a good spot to use the super. Going in. Player 1 connects with the throw. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Both fighters planning something. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Slices the ankle. We're just getting started here. Cool, take control. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. All the throw connects. What'll happen? Nice read with a cannon spike. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Any throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Throw is denied. What a read. Solid anti-air. Hit that with confidence. Big drive smasher. This is gonna hurt. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Excellent read.
You're in my way.
Wraps it up with a throw.
Eu não sei como eu defendi isso.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Ah, meu arquirrival, cara. Tava demorando o quem aparecer. Quem?
We are in for something
tava
special
demorando
right
quem
here,
aparecer.
right now.
Beginning
Quem?
operation.
Em quem? Mas...
The fight's now underway. This is vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the surprise rush in.
Esse aqui tá turbinado, esse tempo.
Nails the timing and stings them. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Blocks the jump in.
Esse
Trips them up.
é turbinado,
On
né?
dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
Quem é quem?
Player 2 chases them down.
Que por enquanto tá tomando uma
Alright, what's
pisa,
coming
uma
up next?
coça.
Shoots off a
Mas
fireball
vai
up
ficar
close.
spamando.
Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Knockdown. From up above. Jump. Gets the jump in. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Goes for the super art. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Takes a trip. KO.
Ui! Pegou. Sorte. Vai
Player
ficar
one
spamando
takes the
Hadouken,
round
cara,
like
esse
a
cara.
thief in the night.
Meu
What
Deus,
else can they
tem
get away with?
esse cara vai fazer o quê, né? Existe esse tipo de...
Goes for hits him with a stopping body. Heats it up with a combo into super. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Will that super be the turning point? Hold your breath. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. It's a good spot to use the super. Can they keep on him? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. From low heavy to... Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Pops him with a shorty. Manages to block the jump in attack. They're going for the super art. Jumps. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Nice read with a cannon spike. This may be it. G-right kick for a mix-up. Up for the arrow. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, here we cross-up attack. Any mistake here is gonna hit that with confidence. Closes it out. Got ahead at the
Foi
both of our
isso? Eu acho que tudo
fighters. They
bem.
put on a real clinic.
Não, tá vendo? Foi só começar a aprender a
They're
jogar.
still hungry.
coisa tá
Both sides
andando,
stepping up for the rematch. Charges forward. Checks him with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight.
Tá certo.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Who's it gonna be? Trips him up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Big counter. Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Down to the wire. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive in.
Ai, às vezes eu
Player
questiono.
1 picks up the always
Será que
important first
realmente
round.
é jogador?
Still wants to keep the ball rolling.
Fazer o quê?
Fires off in overdrive.
Caramba, filho.
The next round is beginning.
jogador.
What's gonna happen? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Nice read with a cannon spike. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Big opportunity now in this corner. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. They're going for the super art. Killer V spin catches them standing. Things are hands around with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Pularam 3, aqui pularam